Hey y'all, and welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about multiples, which is lesson 5.3 in your chapter 5 Go Math books. So multiples are very similar to factors. If we have this problem, 5 times 2 equals 10, the two numbers that multiply together are both factors of this number. The product of the equation, which is also the answer to a multiplication problem, is also a multiple of the two factors. So, for example, 10 is a multiple of 5 and a multiple of 2 because if we were skip counting by 5s or if we were skip counting by 2s, we would eventually hit 10. So let's give a couple examples over here. Remember, anytime we see the word multiples, we're associating it with the idea of skip counting. When we see multiples, we're doing skip counting. When we see factors, we're making a T-chart. T-chart, fun factors, multiples, skip counting. So in my first one, it says find the first 10 multiples of 4. So because it says find the first 10 multiples, I'm going to make sure that I have 10 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This just makes sure that I hit everything and I don't give too many or I don't miss any. So if I'm going to skip count by 4, the first number I'm always going to count by is 4. Then I'm going to go to the next one. 4, 8. Now remember, if you don't know your math facts or if you don't know your skip counting that well, that's okay. Use your fingers. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. Another way to do this as well is to know your math facts. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it'd be 5 times 4, which we know is 20. So just counting ahead, being able to skip count and count, and also knowing your math facts is a great way to do your multiples. After 20, we're going to have 24, 28, 32, 36, and 40. Remember, if it takes you a little bit longer, that's okay. I'd rather it be correct than rushed. So we just found the first 10 multiples of 4. We made our lines for 10 spaces because we needed the first 10. We don't need 9. We don't need 11. We needed 10. And then we started skip counting by 4s by either just knowing our math facts, knowing how to skip count, or we used our fingers, or we knew our math facts. The next one that we're going to do is find the first 10 multiples of 3. So once again, I see the word multiples, which tells me I'm going to be skip counting. And I see that I need 10 of them, so I'm going to make 10 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Once again, just make sure I don't miss any, and I can make sure everything's accounted for. So I'm going to be counting by 3, because I want to find the multiples of 3, so I'm going to start skip counting by 3s. First number is always going to be itself, 3, 6, 9. Let's use some more of our strategies. I'm going to use my fingers. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I know that this is going to be 3 times 6. I know 3 times 6 is 18. Knowing our math facts is another strategy. 21, 24, 27, and finally 30. So the reason I did 2 different sets of multiples is to be able to talk to you a little bit about finding common multiples. Now, if you remember, common is things that you share. Like, for example, if I have something in common with something that's an interest or something that we share. So just like having something in common with somebody is being shared, having common multiples are multiples that you share. So in my list of all the first 10 multiples of 4 and the first 10 multiples of 3, I'm going to see if any of my multiples are the same in both of my lists. One number that I see is the same is 12. There's a 12. Here's a 12. So a common multiple of 3 and 4 is 12. I also see one more. I see 24 and 24. Now, there's obviously going to be more common multiples as you continue to move on, but we only counted to the first 10. If we had continued, we would find more common multiples that they do have in common. That's about it for multiples and common multiples. I hope this helps, and I hope you have a great day. Talk to you soon. Bye.